Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy 005 Dynasty. I'm back with another video. So, hey guys, listen, man. So, they got the Akai MPC Sample, right? This is the new device that's coming out for the Akai professional line, but technically, it's in music. They own Akai now, and it's not really the Akai brand that you think it is. I get it. I understand it. Some people don't get it. Some people don't understand it. So, what I've come to realize is this, guys. A company is going to move in a direction to sell product no matter what. And some companies take over other companies and they utilize their fan base to continue to make money, right? And they come out with this trickery a lot of times, that's put out there by the community to in order to stay afloat, in order to uh, I guess you want to say like evolve. They like some companies don't actually evolve the product; they evolve through your talking points. Okay, so over the last, I want to say 3 years, 3 to 4 years mainly, but it's technically been longer than that. Maybe like 10 years, maybe even 15 years. There has been people talking about the older devices when it comes to the Akai brand and the newer devices when it comes to the Akai brand. Some people are brainwashed into only caring about workflow and the ease of use of the machines. Some people understand that there's a higher level to sound production, music production, audio recording, however you want to say it. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff. They understand it because they lived it, they went through it. So there's a lot of sides to this. The older generation, people who worked on a lot of this gear, love the older sound, but they like the modern day workflow. So they're asking for a Kai professional, the line that's under in music, which is the parent company, right? To put out devices that incorporate both. Give us this modern day workflow, but with the old school sound that we're used to. The newer generation don't even care about how anything sounds. Something is wrong with a lot of these people's ears, and something is definitely wrong with the way people care about music in the newer generation. They don't care wholeheartedly about music. They're just doing music. A quick buck. It's all about fast money. So we have a lot of different, same players in the game, and a lot of different personalities, mentalities, a lot of different points of views, and everybody's saying this and saying that. But what I come to realize is a lot of people, when they talk on a brainwashed mentality. They don't have their own thoughts. They don't have their own way of understanding music, technology, electricity, the way these devices are made. What are they really used for? Or what are they really made for? You know what I'm saying? The intentions of the company, the intentions of sound production, and how the quality of sound is actually represented in these devices, how how the deeper core, the inside deeper core functions when it comes to the circuitry and how the sound comes out of it. Because we're talking about sound. These people are forgetting that we're talking about sound. They are 150 million, 1,000% of forgetting that we're talking about sound here. That's everybody's focused on workflow because they don't care about sound because they only care about just getting the project done so they can make money off of the project. Meanwhile, all these people doing is just sampling, taking off of this, taking off, stamping off of the websites and getting all this bad audio and getting everything downloaded. So they just want to move fast. They want to mimic the old school workflow, but in a fast way. So now they want to speed up the chickmunk sound and all this, all this old soulful sound, but quickly. Find, you know what I mean? So this is the way that these guys is working. So what I'm coming to realize is this, though, man. The company itself is utilizing your talking points inside of the community, inside of YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, Thriller, all these platforms, Instagram, even the ones that are not popular. These people are seeing and hearing everything that's going on. So they understand what the lingo is, and they also understand what the old school heads are pushing, and then what people who who are watching these old school heads are being brainwashed into mimicking, repeating, saying, and also ultimately doing videos on their channel saying it. And now everybody has been brainwashed into a certain streamlined way of talking on these platforms, especially YouTube, and now the company has turned around and utilized that, and they're going to utilize it for their success, which is not moving sound forward. It's just moving the company forward, keep the money flowing into the company. And you guys have been brainwashed so much that you don't even realize what you're saying is you're falling into a trap. You're falling into a trap, guys. You trapping yourself and you don't even notice it because you're so brainwashed that you can't even unlock your mind to see it. So what did the company do? The company utilized all your talking points to make a device that they can market and promote as if it's the old school devices. They're marketing actually, like they're marketing the device as it's the new modern day generation device in a small form factor that you could pick it up and take it and go and work faster and technically get like the same workflow that the old school devices had. Not the same sound, the same workflow. You can move around faster, and they're using names like MPC 60, MPC 3000, and they're marketing and talking points. That's trickery. These guys have tricked you, and they're utilizing what you're saying in the comment section, in the videos. They're using it against you and you don't even know it. And then people are literally fighting for the trickery, and they're okay and with accepting the trickery that's going against them. That's crazy. So they're pushing a device in one way to make sales and to keep you guys afloat. But then you have the people who are literally fighting for something that they shouldn't be fighting for because it's going backwards. They're going backwards, guys. Technology was supposed to be moving forward. Think about this, guys. Every generation of music moved sound forward. The real Akai owners, the family, before they went bankrupt, they kept moving sound forward, revolutionizing the game every such and such years. Even look at how they found out. Well, what's that guy's name? I forget the guy's name. He's the guy who found out that every 2 years they was able to duplicate how many transistors they could double up. They could double up how many transistors they could put on the I'm forgetting now. What's the name of the silicon boards? The things that's made with sand. So there was like a theory. Like this guy, I forget it, man. Anyway, I got some of this stuff I gotta start jotting down so I can have notes for you guys. So it's like a theory behind it, like an actual theory. Like they say this person's name as far as like the theory behind how they are able to double up. They were able to double up on the transistors, which are switches, right? You guys know this, right? This is the transistors or switches. They play a very, very vital role in the microchips, those chips that they put inside of like this computer right here. You know what I'm saying, the transistors inside the microchips, the nano transistors that they have. The smaller the transistor, the faster the electrons move, and it leaves less room for error. We get that, right? But the older devices didn't have they didn't have linear. They had non-linear transistors, which left room for error, which gave them the happy mistakes, which ultimately gave them the characteristics and the sound, right? Along with other things like headroom, and you guys know what I'm saying. Like when I say one thing, it's a lot. It's the whole device, guys, that gives it this actual characteristic and sound. Sometimes I just be talking on one talking point because that's on my mind. But you guys get what I'm saying. all the companies back in the days were trying to outdo each other. They were trying to enhance each other, and they was moving sound forward, right? The company now has literally made a device that's going in reverse. When have you ever seen that, guys? When have you ever seen that? They made a device and they're marketing this device as if it's going in reverse. But technology is supposed to be going forward. So now they're tricking you to think like, yeah, I'm gonna be working like the old school devices on this new device. I can move around faster. They tricked you into believing this, and everybody's buying into it because they know you don't have the mental capacity to break out and see what the company's actually doing. They also know that everybody is a part of society and you are societal norms, so you're going to fall in line and follow what everybody else does too. You're going to follow the old heads with their talking points. You're going to follow the new generation that wants to just move fast and don't really care about sound. So it's a win-win situation for the company because they already know that they're going to make the money because you guys are brainwashed and it's going to spin. Like the guy said, "Oh, I make like I spend like $5,000 on bottles of alcohol for me and my friends. I don't care." That's a dummy, man. That's an idiot. I don't. You could be the richest person in the world or all the money in the world and still be a goddamn fool, man. You can still be a fool, a dummy, an idiot, just somebody who just doesn't even use their brain. Rich as all hell, but still a dummy, man. You know how many people that I know with master's degree and they'll sit down and have a conversation with me and I make them look stupid and I don't have a master's degree because I just use goddamn common sense? Think about it, guys. These people have mastered the art of taking your words and taking your videos and doing something to make it seem like something, but it's not really that something. And then boom, you'll fight. You'll fight for them because you love them. Do you guys know that you're fighting in the comment section in my video for a company that literally cares nothing about you? How stupid can you be to be in a comment section of somebody's YouTube channel that I don't care nothing about you either? I don't care about your talking points either, your comments either. I don't care about none of that stuff. And you sit there and fight for a company that cares literally nothing about you, but they're making money off of you? Oh, what? Dude, that's what they call a donkey, man. They call people like you donkeys. There's people sitting in board, they're gonna be sitting tomorrow in the board meetings laughing at all the donkeys buying these devices because they're making so much money and they know that you will never be a part of the 1%, guys. You will never be on their level. You just gotta just like that. And I love them, I love them. That's what they want. They literally just made a device where they stripped mad stuff away to give it to you to promote it as if it's the older workflow and you're accepting technology going backwards and not moving forward. That is probably the dumbest asinine thing I've ever heard of in my goddamn life, man. So in 2026, they're not making a device that's moving technology forward. They're moving technology backwards in 2026. Man, most of these fucking engineers that have come out in their lifetime have to be turning over in their grave looking at what all these goddamn companies are doing. Not just this company right here just dropping this MPC sample. It's supposed to be all retro and stuff like that. All these companies are doing buffoonery and garbage in the game. Guys, if you wanted a retro device, man, all you had to do is just get the retro MPC Live Mark II, man. Just get that. It got the skin on it for you, man. All you needed was the skin to look like you're the old, because that's exactly what this device is doing. This new MPC sample is playing like is the MPC 16 and MPC 3000, but it does not have the same inner workings of it, which I keep trying to tell you guys. And since it does not have the same inner workings of it, it cannot replicate what the old school device is unless it has the same technology and the same engineering built inside of it. It cannot replicate it, guys. It cannot. How can it replicate something that it actually doesn't have the tools of? That's like me working with a hammer. If I'm going to nail something into the floor, I need a proper tool. I need the same tool, pretty much, or pretty much almost identical. I need a goddamn hammer. If I want to hit, you know what I'm saying? If I take a box and I try to hit the nail into the floor, the box ain't going to do it, man. The box is not. How many times have you taken a tool, maybe even the back of a wrench, and try to hit a nail into the floor, and it just couldn't do it because it doesn't have the same weight or the same technology that was like I don't know, engineering. I don't know how to say it, architect or whatever, or the same weight or something with the hammer to really hammer it home and put that nail into the floor or into the wall or into a beam or something like that. You need the actual same thing or pretty much very much close to it or in order to replicate that same workflow, same engineering, same sound. They're giving you something that's a modern day device and marketing as it's an old school device by stripping away the inner workings or some workings of it and then saying, oh, this is like the workflow or this is like the old school devices. Here you guys go. Here you go. This is what you wanted. Here you go. Here you go. Instead of moving sound forward. That is that is so stupid, man. And people are accepting it. I got the hate comments right. Those hate comments right there, that's only 3 hate comments, man. Do you know how many hate comments I've deleted of brainwashed idiots? I'm not even going to show the hate comments. I don't want people trying to get me in trouble for showing a comment, anything like that. So I'm not even doing that. Plus, I don't want to show it anyway. That's why I'm deleting them. But this one guy said something that was really funny. I'm gonna read it for you. I've never seen this dude making actual music just flapping his gums. Number one, why are you watching me? You're a weirdo. You know how many videos this guy has been watching and commenting, and his comments never get approved? Why you think about how stupid this person is to keep watching me? And this is the type of person that's living on this earth, guys. If you don't like somebody, if you want to see them doing music, but you don't see them doing music, why are you still watching them? Because you're obsessed. This person, along with like I want to say probably like another 100 haters, they're obsessed with me. They make comments and they don't even know their comments are not even seen, guys. I block them. So and YouTube got this awesome setting that where you could block people and they'll comment. They'll still think they're commenting on your video and it doesn't go through. Nobody ever sees the comment. They're blocked, man. I love it, dude. So these people watch my video and they talk at the end of the video in the comment section, or maybe just halfway through. I don't know, whatever they do, and nobody ever sees it. I don't even have to delete the comment anymore. It's just blocked. They're commenting and they're talking to themselves. What's this other guy said? Says the man who took 13 minutes to hate on others, laugh aloud, let folks buy what they want. What have you done in the music industry in terms of billboards charting records? You see, these people are upset, man. They hating me. So I can answer that for you. There's no shame in my game, man. I'm not no charting billboard artist. I don't want to be. I never tried to be. You know what I'm saying? But you would know that if you watch my videos. See, people just hate just because they get upset at what I'm saying. You're a hater because I hit a nerve, man. And what have I done in the industry? Just look it up, man. Google search me, man. Go on my YouTube channel, look at my videos. The first comment, the guy said, "I never seen this guy making music." And the people who know me, who really watch my videos, they're gonna be like, "This." If I was to approve this comment, they'll just add this person and show this person mad music that I've created live, actually live on YouTube for like 5 hours. You can see me on YouTube for like 5 hours in live streams making music and people in there talking with me and stuff like that. And this other person said something else. Uh, this guy just said it. The sample is being marketed as a throwback to the 2000 days. I heard 3000, but okay. A lot of people want that in a portable package. Now, see, but are they getting that in a portable package? That's the reason why you need to do your research and before you go out and buy. These people are just buying just to buy. because it's a guy. They have no idea what's in this device. I did the research and you cannot find what's actually in the device. They're not telling you the chips, the transistors, the diodes, like they're not telling you the transformers, they're not telling you the capacitors, they're not telling you the headroom, they're not telling you the analog circuitry and that's in there. They're not even telling you what, you know what I'm saying, what the board, the PCB boards are, what is the digital coding, whether it's Linux or this and that. And like they're not telling you nothing, man. They're not telling you what the circuitry. Why are you able to look up the specs of the MPC 3000, the MPC 60, but you can't look up the specs for these other devices? I'm paying for that device. Not me, but you know what I'm saying? If you're paying for that device, you should know what the damn device is made of. Why are people just buying something that they don't know what it's made of, and they're taking marketing terms as if the marketing terms is what's the device made of? But I can't find official documentation on the Akai or InMusic website about the MPC sample. So why I can't find that? So how could you say? How can anybody in the world say that it's like the MPC 60, but we don't have the official documentation that was approved? You know what I'm saying? That went through all the approval ratings and is able to be sold in stores for people to bring home, and people know what's in it. Where's that information at? You know. So guys, it's going to be a lot of people coming out with videos talking about the MPC sample, and they're all going to market it and promote it to you so you go and buy it. These guys have went dark on YouTube because they're not allowed to speak about it, guys. So they spent the last month getting videos together to promote it. That is ingenuous. That is people who are literally trying to capitalize off of you guys. And if you guys continue to fall for it, be the dummy that you want to be. Don't leave me no stupid comments because it's just going to get deleted. The people who actually are awake and waking up, kudos to you, man. Much respect to you. Now you know that you need to purchase your musical gear with intent, and after you've done your history and your research to find out what is actually inside these devices before you purchase. And let me tell you this last thing before I go. A couple years ago, I wasn't talking like this. I wasn't making videos on YouTube like this. I've been sent, and I don't know how, or, you know what I'm saying, or why. I've been sent on this path and this journey to give you guys this message. Because there's nobody giving you this message the way that I'm giving to you. They can say that I'm speaking like other people and I'm not. I'm not talking like these other people and I'm not. I'm going in depth deeper than any of these people have ever gone. They might have mentioned it. They might have brushed over some certain things, but they are not going as deep as these chips, these microchips, transistors, switches, electrons, atoms, mass, matter, like all of this stuff, man. They're not going over this. They don't. They're not. If you, man, I could probably right now go on YouTube right now. Just load it up, right? Load up YouTube, right? Load YouTube. Let's go. Let's go to YouTube, right? Open that up, right? We're on YouTube, right? You see this? Now let's go to the home page. Now, on the home page, what's the first thing you see right here? You guys just saw me just load it up. How do GPUs work? You see that? How do GPUs work? You know what I'm saying? How do GPUs work? Basic electronic parts, part one. Basic electronics, part one. You see this? You see this right here? This is soldering. You see this? This is soldering, guys. Circuits. You see that? Let's go down. Learn how a computer works from scratch. Guys, Do you know how a chip is made? What's this right here? Inside these microchips, how microchips are made. Guys, I can refresh the page. I'm gonna refresh the page right here. I'm refreshing the page. You see that? You see? I just refreshed the page. Look, the world's first 0.2 nano chip or nanomite chip. What they just built is unreal. Do you see, guys, what I'm saying? My whole feed, look at this, all the circuit boards and stuff. How to make money with circuit boards. You don't see no content creators on my feed, guys. I'm literally doing research 24/7 around the clock. I'm either reading books, I'm reading online articles, I'm literally watching these guys with circuits and capacitors. Cause you see those capacitors right there? And you know, all the circuitry stuff, like passive, things that are passive or things that are conductive. What is that? You know what I'm saying? And or resistors, and what type of metals or materials are resistors, and why are resistors useful in audio engineering, or just, you know what I'm saying, how they limit how much electricity goes through, because you need that, because what, like, there's certain things on these devices, like on here, that needs resistors in it. All this stuff is a part of the sound. So I'm literally, guys, 100,000% 24/7 every single day. That I'm not doing my other stuff in my life. When it comes to music production, I want to know how it works. None of these guys are doing that. They're just coming online just talking, and they're trying to weaponize you, their fan base, to go against me. That's what they're trying to do. Everybody wants to go against me because I'm uncovering the truth about all this stuff. Look at this, man. Look at all these boards. The guy got all these boards, and they're telling you how to make money off it, how it works, and what these companies are doing, man. How aluminum is made. Look how aluminum is made, guys. How aluminum. I'm looking at all that stuff, guys. Look how inductors work. How inductors work. Basic principles. Do you understand? Simple devices too. Look at my feed, guys. Okay, are you serious? Look, beginner, pro. Stop worrying, and make your first PCB. Make your own PCB board. They tell you how to do it, guys. You don't need to buy no Akai machine, guys. You can do it on your own. You could build your own Akai drum machine. Micro living.